next few slides. If you don't mind a few acronyms, this is a great cheat sheet for you, just to keep straight some of the activities, stakeholders, and then funding sources for these funds. Next slide. So as Representative Cutter already mentioned, there are four main components and goals of this legislation, and I won't go through them now because we've already heard about them, but if you go to the next slide, I'm going to start focusing on that last piece with developing new incentives to support recycling businesses. So the bill authorizes both the Front Range Waste Diversion Enterprise Board of Directors, otherwise known as the Forward Board, and the Pollution Prevention Advisory Board, or PPAB, to consider developing programs that would provide a reimbursement to eligible recycling businesses for a portion of their business personal property taxes. So there's a couple of points here that I just wanted to highlight. The bill language, as you noted, is permissive. So making these reimbursements is at the direction or discretion of these two boards. And unlike other bill components, there's not a specific timeline associated with implementation. And as the bill was just recently signed last month, it will likely take some time for both of these entities to conduct some initial research to inform themselves on the issue, and then work to develop the structure, criteria, and finer details of what such a reimbursement program might look like. It will also take the time, a little bit of time on our end of the department to implement the program once approved. So there's still a lot to work out here, but stay tuned for additional details. And later on, I'm going to give the website where you can go for more information on all of the Senate Bill 55 activities. And then lastly here on this slide, I just wanted to note the funding for the reimbursements would come from two existing sources, as Representative Cutter pointed out. So the RREO cash fund would provide any funding for reimbursements made to businesses outside of the Front Range, while the Forward Enterprise Cash Fund would cover businesses within the Front Range. So just a distinction between those two. Next slide.